Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about Edmen Shahbazyan versus André Muniz. Edmen Shahbazyan 15-5, 3-2 in his last 5 fights. 2-fight winning streak of -275 favorite. 27 years old, 6'2", the 75-inch reach. Fighting André Muniz, 24 wins, 7 losses. 2-3 in his last 5 fights. 1-3 in his last 4. Plus 215 underdog at 35 years old. 6'1" with a 78-inch reach, 1 inch in height for Edmen, with a 3-inch reach for Muniz. We know what Muniz is going to want to do. We already know this. What is that? 8-year age difference, which means Edmen Shahbazyan has a 60% chance of winning. Charlie Sheen, winning. God, I love you. But Edmen Shahbazyan, Muniz, a decent striker, not a great one. Good grappler, at least it's expressed to us that he's a good grappler. I have a little bit of questions for sure. I will say, Edmen, I think, is a better striker. I think he's faster. As the fight goes on, he's a little worse, I would say. Decent takedown defense as well. I know he struggled for a minute there with it, but still has decent takedown defense. I just think Muniz is a little bit of a one-trick pony and kind of folds when you put the pressure on him. Of course, I think Muniz could submit Edmen. He's a good grappler, but he also hasn't looked good. He is older. If you look at the last couple fights, he's 6-3 in his last 6-3 in the UFC or whatever. But he's like I said, 1-3 in his last 4 fights. Ikram destroyed him, which was a weird shot if you've seen that. Beat Jung Young Park by split. Paul Craig beat him. Brandon Allen beat him. He beat Uriah Hall, which was okay. Beat Eric Anders by armbar. Short notice, I believe, for Anders. Beat Jacare. It's good stuff, but against top guys. I mean, I guess Edmen is in that space where he's not a top guy, but I think his speed could give Muniz a lot of trouble, especially against that cage. When did he fight? 5 months ago, and he was TKO'd by Ikram. I like Edmen Shahbazyan. I think he gets the finish. I don't think this fight goes over 1.5. Could be weird, but if it's 2.5, I think it's the under. If not, I think Edmen by TKO rounds 1 or 2. As always, guys, subscribe, like, comment, and let me know you're picking. Peace.